Welcome to Davao Region Dunong Agila in support of the Comprehensive Region-Led Learning Continuity Plan. I Teach, integrating technology, academic community, and the household, ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Edukalidad, this is DepEd Regional Office XI, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
To all our avid listeners out there of Brigada News Davao FM Radio, and to our Facebook Live viewers of Dunong Agila, maaliwalas at magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. To my partner here in studio, Ma'am Christineri, good morning to you, ma'am.
Yes, good morning, Ma'am Nitz. Mayong buntag ka natong tanan.
We are here once again to give you another episode of fun and exciting learning experience in grade 6 mathematics.
Yes, let's have an enjoyable and exciting learning experience as we discuss solving routine and non-routine problems involving fractions and in decimal numbers.
Shall we start now, Ma'am Tin?
Yes, ma'am.
Today, we will be reviewing different strategies in solving math problems. We will be talking about numbers and its application to our day-to-day activities. Alam ba ninyo that the common application of numbers is through routine and non-routine problem?
Yes, indeed, Ma'am Nitz. Solving problem is part of our existence as human being. Just for example, if we're going to buy something in the sari-sari store or to buy food in the market, we really need to compute kung magkano yung ating babayaran. And for formality's sake, today, we're going to teach you different strategies or ways on how to solve word problems.
But before that, Ma'am Tin, let's have a quick review on the difference between routine and non-routine problem. During our first episode, we said that routine problem are desirable way in beginning or to begin a math class. Nakaka-develop po ito ng number sense by connecting critical math lessons or concept on a daily basis. Kalimitan ito ay ginagamit ng guro bilang preliminary o kaya springboard ng kanyang lesson.
Yes, ma'am. In solving routine problem, we know right away what operation to be used. It does not require higher order thinking skill. We could at least use one or two of the four arithmetic operations. Pwede tayong mag-add, mag-subtract, mag-multiply, or mag-divide.
Tama! How about non-routine? Non-routine is a complex problem. Bakit kaya complex? Because it requires some degree of creativity and originality in solving the problem. It does not follow the learned algorithm. Yung mga math teacher dyan, alam nila yung algorithm. Non-routine problem typically do not have immediate appropriate strategy to solve the problem, but do not worry. We will give you different strategies in solving the problem. One of which is drawing a picture or a diagram.
Yes, as you can see it on your screen, drawing a picture or a diagram. One example could be yung pictograph. Gagamit tayo ng pictures. Or pwede rin yung Tetchan triangle. Gamitin natin yung Tetchan triangle to find the percentage, the rate, and the base.
Pwede rin mamtin ang Tetchan triangle sa finding the distance, speed, and time.
Yes.
Okay. Another one is making an organized list.
Yes, one example is that if you're going to get the LCM or the least common multiple and the GCF or the greatest common factor by listing method.
Yes, and then we have making a table. Do not worry because this strategy will be used later on in our discussion. And then we also have finding a pattern.
Yes, one example is if you are going to complete a pattern. Example 2, 4, 6, 8, and what could be the next missing number? It could be what, Ma'am Nitz?
Definitely, it's 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Skip count lang tayo by 2.
Yes. And then our next strategy is guess and check or trial and error. We will be using this one as part of our strategy for our last problem later on.
Yes.
And then, we also have acting out a problem. Ito, gustong-gusto ko ito, Ma'am Tin. When I had my
ma'am.
lesson in adding integers and subtracting integers, I use human number line. Hindi yung traditional na nasa board lang, kundi i-act talaga ng mga bata.
Yes, one example could be, meron yung mini store tayo dyan sa ating, mag-start tayo ng klase, especially sa math natin. Pwede silang magtinda-tinda o magbili-bili yung mga estudyante natin.
Oh yes. And then we also have, ito yung famous na strategy, lalong-lalo na sa MTOP, working backward.
Yes.
And then we also use manipulatives, especially sa lower grades. And the last one is breaking problem into parts. Ito na yung block model natin na strategy.
Yes, gagamitin rin yan natin siya mamaya. Okay. Since we already presented you on ways or strategies on how we can solve word problems, we need to know first the steps in solving word problem.
Yes.
First, we need to understand the problem so that first is you are going to know what is asked in the problem. In that way, you can tell whether the problem is routine and non-routine. And then, you are going to identify the given facts.
And then, make a plan. Definitely, we have to make a plan. Dito na ipapasok ang strategy na gagamitin mo sa pag-solve ng problem. And then, gagawa ka na ngayon ng iyong number sentence or equation. Then after that, pag may sagot ka na, you have to
Check.
Number 4 natin na step, look back. Check.
Yes. Para malaman natin kung tama ba yung ating computation.
Ito yung ginagawa natin, Ma'am Tin, sa math. Kapag nag-compute ka ng problem, you're using addition, use the inverse operation. The inverse operation is subtraction. If you are multiplying, in checking, use the inverse operation, so you have to divide.
Yes. Okay, we already knew the steps in solving word problems. We will give you later 2 examples of routine problems and 3 examples of non-routine problem. Okay, look at the example on your screen. Okay. Elsa bought 3 bottles of hand sanitizers at 79 pesos and 95 centavos and 9 boxes of face masks at 85 pesos and 50 centavos. How much did she pay in all? Okay, let us start by analyzing the problem.
Yes.
What do you think is asked in the problem, Ma'am Nitz?
It's there, klarong-klaro sa ating problem, that the problem is asking us the total amount Elsa will pay for the 2 items, which is hand sanitizer and face mask.
Yes, and what are the given facts?
Andyan din sa inyong screen, makikita ninyo. It's 3 bottles of hand sanitizer at 79 pesos and 95 centavos and 9 boxes of face mask at 85 pesos and 50 centavos.
And then, we need to know what operations to be used to solve the problem. And as you can see in our problem, meron siyang in all. In that way, para sigurong pwede tayong mag-add, Ma'am Nitz, no?
Yes, kasi in all is a word clue in addition. Kung meron tayong addition na operation.
But sa ating example, Ma'am Nitz, pwede rin siguro tayong mag-multiply dahil yung 3 bottles of hand sanitizer, which is 79 pesos and 95 pesos each, at saka yung 9 boxes of face mask, which costs 85 pesos and 50 centavos. I-multiply rin natin siya. So, mag-involve siya ng dalawang operations, addition and multiplication.
Ma'am Tin, meron kasi nakalagay sa ating problem na of. Of means clue yan natin sa ating multiplication.
Yes. Now we can have our mathematical equations. So, sabi nga namin kanina, mag-add at saka mag-multiply. Okay, makikita nyo na ngayon sa inyong screen yung ating mathematical equation or number sentence. Open parenthesis, 3 times 79.95 close parenthesis plus open parenthesis 9 times 85.50 close parenthesis. So, our first step, okay, makikita nyo dyan sa inyong screen. Multiply 79.95 times 3. The answer, Ma'am Nitz, is
239 pesos and 85 centavos.
una natin yung ginawa dahil i-follow natin yung PEMDAS rule, di ba, Ma'am Nitz?
Oh, yes.
Yung nasa loob ng parenthesis, una natin yung siyang gagawin, i-multiply natin. Then, we're going to multiply also 85.50 times 9. The answer, Ma'am Nitz, is
769 pesos and 50 centavos.
Next, tapos na tayong nag-multiply. So, atin na yan siyang add yung dalawang products. Okay, 239.85 plus 769.50. The answer
so we
is
have 1,000 And 9 pesos and 35 centavos or 1,009 pesos and 35 centavos is the total amount she paid for the two items.
Yes, Elsa will pay 1,009 pesos and 35 centavos.
Yan, Ma'am Tin, is definitely an example of a routine problem.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
let's move on to another routine problem. Excited na ba tayo?
Yes, ma'am. Example number 2 na tayo.
Okay, example number 2, ito gustong-gusto ko, Ma'am Tin. Antonio has a monthly salary of 60,000 pesos. 3/4 of his salary will be spent for food, bills, and transportation. If 2/3 of it will be the monthly budget for food, what part of his monthly salary will be allotted for food? Ito yung gusto
Yes.
ko, Ma'am Tin, kasi mag-drawing tayo.
Yes, gagamitin natin yung ating block model.
Black
Breaking
model.
into
So,
parts.
look at your
Screen.
PowerPoint screen. You have there
Yes.
one whole block na rectangle. So, yung whole block na rectangle natin represents Antonio's monthly salary, which is 60,000 pesos.
Yes.
Then, yung block natin, we are going to divide it into 4.
Equal parts.
Kasi nga, yung ating fraction is 3/4. So, ating denominator is 4. Divide natin siya into 4. Tapos, lagyan natin ng kulay ang 3 parts.
Yes.
Tignan natin, may
Kulay
nakalagay na
siya
dyan na blue.
Yes, 3
So,
parts are colored blue na.
Then, we will get 3/4 of Antonio's monthly salary, which will be spent for food, bills, and transportation. And then next, i-drawing naman natin, Ma'am Tin, yung 2/3 na
Yes.
yun lang ang kanyang spend for food. Paano natin i-drawing, Ma'am Tin?
Okay, makikita nyo sa inyong screen, di ba? May color yan siya. Ang yung tatlong parts ay colored blue. So, dyan natin hahanapin ang 2/3.
Yes.
So, tingnan natin ang screen. So, ang 2/3 dyan, yung naka-color na yellow. Makikita nyo, dalawang parts ang naka-color na yellow. So, that would be spent for the food.
Pag titignan natin sila, yung color na yellow, diretso doon sa first natin na block,
Yellow lang ha.
ano
Titingnan
kaya
natin.
ang part na budget ni Antonio sa kanyang food? So, pag
Yes.
titignan natin diretso, it's 1/2.
Okay. 1/2 is spent by Antonio for food.
Pero Ma'am Tin, hindi
Yes.
tayo mag-stop dito kasi nga pagdating nila ng high school, mag-algorithm na sila. So turuan din namin kayo kung paano mag-compute ng problem using algorithm.
Yes. Sa problem natin, di ba, ang problem is asking for the amount of food or the part of for the food. 2/3 of 3/4. Okay. Diyan siya, 2/3 of 3/4. Yung word clue na off, pwede natin diyan siyang papalitan ng multiplication sign.
Correct, yung X
Yes.
sign natin.
Then, how to multiply fraction? Is first, you're going to multiply the numerator. 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Then, multiply ang denominator. 3 times 4 is 12. Pero Ma'am Nitz, napapansin natin ang answer natin is 612. Hindi siya nakasimplify.
Yes, hindi pa siya simplify talaga, Ma'am Tin. Kasi
Yes.
nga, pag isipin mo, meron pa siyang greatest common factor. Alam natin, ang greatest common factor dyan is 6. So,
Yes.
we are going to divide 6 by 6. The answer is 1. Divide 12 by 6. The answer is 2. So,
Yes.
ang answer natin, kahit nag-algorithm tayo, 1/2 pa rin.
Yes, pareho sa ating answer kanina gamit yung mga blocks.
Okay.
1/2 is spent for food.
So, yan example pa rin natin sa ating routine problem. Now, let's move on to non-routine. Ito na ang challenging natin
Yes,
na
our
problem.
problem. Third problem.
Look at your screen, your PowerPoint screen. 3/5 of a group of children were boys. If there were 27 boys, how many children were there in a group?
Okay.
So, ang gagawin natin, block model pa rin tayo. Mag-drawing tayo ng isang rectangle block. Buong rectangle block. Kasi sabi ng problem, 3/5. So, divide
Yes.
the whole block into 5
parts. Okay.
Meron na siyang 5 parts. Tapos kukunin lang natin ang 3/5. Lagyan natin siya ng kulay na blue.
Ay, hindi siya nakakulay, ma'am.
So, hindi siya naka-arrow lang. O sige.
Okay.
Yung tatlong block na yan represents 27 boys. So,
Yes.
dahil tatlong block meron, look at your screen, tatlong block meron. So, ang 27 natin, i-divide natin doon sa tatlong block natin o tatlong unit. 27 divided by 3, Ma'am Tin?
The answer, ma'am, is yes, 9.
So, 9. So, lagyan natin ng 9, 9, 9 ang ating tatlong block. So,
Yes.
tatlong 9 means 27. Dahil meron tayong 9 sa ating block, ano mangyayari sa dalawang block?
Lalagyan rin natin yan siya ng 9.
Oh, that's it. Para makita na natin kaagad ang sagot. Anong sagot kaya?
Okay, makikita natin 5 9. 5 times 9 is 45.
Yes, there are 45 children in a group.
Okay, para naintindihan din siguro yan mga bata ha. So let's proceed to another problem. Okay, problem number 4. The average weight of Mark and Jose is 57 kilograms. Jose is 5.2 kilograms heavier than Mark. What is the weight of Jose? Okay, meron naman tayo dito, gagamitin na naman natin yung blocks. Okay, yung blue is for Mark, at saka yung kay Jose is yung yellow. Mapapansin nyo mas mahaba yung block represented by Jose. Kaya sabi nga sa problem, heavier si Jose ng 5.2.
Yes.
So paano yan, Ma'am Nitz, makukuha natin yung kanilang weight?
So, ang gagawin natin, kasi nakalagay rito, average weight. Average means what? It's division. So, we will use the inverse operation this time. Kay division yon, mag-multiply tayo. Pero ano ang multiplier natin? Dalawa sila, di ba? Jose and Mark.
Mark, yes.
So, 57, we multiply it by 2 to get the total weight of Jose and Mark, which is 114 kilograms.
Yes. And yung pag 2 units na, Ma'am Nitz,
So, pag 2 units na, remember, kailangan tama ang pagkuha mo ng total weight para tama din ang next step mo. 114, subtract natin ang 5.2 kasi nga Jose is heavier by Mark by 5.2 kilograms. So, subtract natin siya.
114
So, the answer is
minus 5.2, the answer is
108.8 kilograms. To get the weight of Mark, so ito na, weight na ni
Yes.
Mark ang kukunin natin. Ang 108.8, divide natin sa dalawa, by 2. So we have 54.4 is the weight of Mark. Na ito na
Yes.
yon. Last part na natin, kukunin na natin ang weight ni Jose.
Yes.
So anong gagawin kaya natin, Ma'am Tim?
Okay, kasi alam na naman natin yung weight ni Mark, which is 54.4, tapos si Jose is heavier by 5.2. So, i-add lang natin yung dalawa. So, add natin 54.4 plus 5.2. The answer is 59.6 kilograms. So, that is the weight of Jose. Okay, nakuha na natin yung answer ng ating problem, Ma'am Nitz. So,
Wait,
let us...
parang challenging siya, Ma'am Tino. So,
Yes.
kailangan mo lang talaga i-follow yung steps. Ang problem na ito ay kalimitang makikita natin sa ating MTOP na
Yes,
sessions.
mahirap-hirap talaga
Medyo
siya.
mahirap-hirap. Ito na yung medyo mahirap din, pero kaya lang. Okay, the
Yes,
problem goes like this.
Next problem.
Gina helped her mother in preparing the ingredients for a moist chocolate cake. Her mother asked her to buy some ingredients at the store. The price of the ingredients that they need are shown in your PowerPoint screen.
Okay.
Look at the ingredients. What is the ingredient and price per kilo, Ma'am Tia?
Yes, as you can see it on your screen, yung ingredients, 4. Meron tayong cake flour, it is sold for 45 pesos per kilo. White sugar, 36 pesos per kilo. Baking powder, 125 pesos per kilo. And cocoa powder at 110 pesos per kilo. Okay, and we have our questions. Okay, number 1 question. How much did she pay for each of the following ingredient? A. 1.5 kilo of cake flour. B. 1.25 kilo of white sugar. C. 0.25 kilo of baking powder. And 0.5 kilo of cocoa powder.
And for question number 2, we have, if she had only 35 pesos, kasi nga kulang yung kanyang Ma'am Tin, yung kanyang cake flour.
Baka pinadagdag siya pagbili.
So, nagdagdag si mama ng pabili. So, if she had only 35 pesos, at most, how many kilos of cake flour she could buy? Or could
Yes.
she buy? Express your answer to the nearest tens.
Okay, let us now answer our problem.
So,
Okay,
Ma'am Tin,
meron na
gamit
naman tayo
ng
dyan.
table.
Table.
Yes.
Okay. Makikita nyo dyan yung ingredients, nakalista lahat ng ingredients. Tapos merong price, ang number of kilograms na pwede niya, kanyang bibilhin. At yung total cost. Okay. For the cake flour, we have 45, sold siya at 45 pesos. At ang kanyang bibilhin is 1.5. So, imumultiply lang natin yung 45 times 1.5. The answer is 67 pesos and 70 centavos.
For white sugar naman, so we have the cost per kilogram is 36 pesos. Tapos, bibili lang siya ng 1.25. So, multiply 36 by 1.25. The answer is 45 pesos.
Yes, and for our third ingredient, the baking powder, it is sold for 125 pesos at ang kanyang bibilhin lamang is 0.25 kilograms. So, i-multiply natin ng 125 times 0.25. The answer is 31 pesos and 25 centavos.
And then for the last ingredient, cocoa powder. The cost per kilogram is 110 pesos at bibili lang siya ng 0.5. So, multiply 110 by 0.5. So, ang babayaran niya is 55 pesos.
Okay, nakompleto na natin yung
ating,
table.
Ma'am Tin, yung una nating question, definitely, this is an example of a routine problem.
Yes.
How about the second question?
Okay, for the second question, pinagdagdag siguro siya ng kanyang mama, baka kulang yung kanyang ingredient. So, if she had only 35 pesos at most, how many kilos of cake flour could she buy? Okay, let us now have our answer. Okay, gagamit tayo naman dito ngayon ng table.
Table tayo,
Okay.
Ma'am Tin, pero trial and error, combination of two strategy. Table at the same time, trial and error. Kasi hindi pa natin alam. Remember, 35 pesos lang kanyang pera, tapos
Yes.
ang kilo ng isang cake flour is 45 pesos.
So, hindi siya aabot ng 1 kilo.
Yes.
So, less than 1 kilo.
Yan ang inyong clue ha, bantayan, hindi siya nakaabot ng isang kilo. Alright, so let's start with 0.1.
0.1 kilograms. So,
Multiplied by 45.
the answer is 4 pesos and 50 centavos. I-try naman natin, Ma'am Nitz, ng 0.2 kilograms. So, 45 times 0.2, the answer is 9 pesos. So, para malayo pa yung 9 pesos sa 35 pesos, Ma'am Nitz, no? So, i-try daw natin i-multiply ng 0.5 kilograms. Okay, 45 times 0.5 is 22 pesos and 50 centavos. Malayo pa rin siya, Ma'am Nitz, no?
So,
I-try natin ang-
we'll go straight to 8.
Yes, try daw natin ng 8.
Oh, 45 times 0.8. Ay, naku, Ma'am Tin. Sobra na
siya sa
ng
35.
35. So,
pesos
sobra na siya ng piso. Ayaw ng
Yes.
tindera na kulang ang bayad natin.
Yes.
So, balik tayo.
Ng 1 point.
Ng 1 point. Punta tayo sa 0.7.
0.7.
Multiplied by 45, the answer is 31 pesos and 50 centavos. So,
tama na yun.
Tama
Siguro-
na siya, Ma'am Tin. Pero kaya lang may sobra konti ang kanyang pera. ng
Yes, may
350.
sukli pa siya na 3 pesos and 50 centavos. So, yun lang ang kanyang pwedeng mabili na 0.7 kilograms na additional for cake flour. Para eksakto lang yung 35 pesos niya na pera.
Okay, so
Okay.
sa 35 pesos niya na pera, ang mabili lang niya is 0.7 kilograms. Hindi siya nakaabot ng
Yes.
1 kilo. Okay, that's it.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think
That is an example of non-routine. Kaya kasi mahirap-hirap na siya, ma'am.
medyo mahirap-hirap konti,
Yes.
pero kaya lang kapag meron tayong strategy na gagamitin.
Yes,
Okay,
ginamit natin yung guess and check or trial and error.
so,
Naintindihan na siguro
Okay
ng
na
mga
tayo?
bata yung ating lesson ngayong umaga. So, we will have our
Q&A.
yes, our question and answer.
So, eto na yon. Remember, sa ating question and answer, kasi nga problem solving tayo, we will give you 20 seconds to answer the question.
Yes, mahirap-hirap. So, mahaba yung time namin allot.
Pero you are going to answer lang, choose two letter, it's either A or B.
Yes.
Yung mga subscriber namin dyan na nanonood, you can also participate with us by
Writing in the comment box.
typing your answer at the comment box so that you can also try to solve kung kaya ninyong sagutin ang aming problem.
Yes, we have only two questions.
Problem number 1, Ma'am Tin.
Okay. Problem number 1. Chery's house is 3 1/4 kilometers away from the school. Jessie's house is 4/5 as far as Chery's house. How far is Jessie's house from school? A. 2 3/5 kilometers. B. 2 2/3 kilometers. Okay, you have 20 seconds.
The time
Go!
start now.
Okay. Mahaba-haba yung 20 second, Ma'am Nitz. Pwede siguro tayong mag-shout out.
Sige, Ma'am Tin, we would like to acknowledge our consultants. We have our consultant from Talomo District, In mathematics, Ma'am Hazel and Linaza.
Yes, we would like also to say hello to our Talomo District Math Consultant, Sir Ernie Ambayan.
Good morning to you, Ma'am Marilyn Marcelo, Talomo District Supervisor.
And hello also to Sir Diony Ferrolino, our Talomo District Supervisor.
Ma'am Tin, 20
Yes,
seconds na
parang-
tayo.
Okay, we will answer now our question. What do you think is the answer, kids? The answer is letter A.
2 and 3/5 kilometers.
Okay, let us go now to our second question.
Question number 2.
Yes, we
In a
have
Bagong Bayan Elementary School, 0.45 of the students are girls. If there are 1,900 students in the school, how many of them are girls? A. 845. B. 855. The time starts now.
again 20 seconds. Okay, shout out na naman tayo, Ma'am Nitz.
Yes.
Okay, we would like to say hello to our Davao City Division Superintendent, Sir Reynaldo M. Giliana.
Good day to you, Sir Manny Vallejo, RBI Regional Consultant.
And we would like also to say hello to our Assistant Regional Director, Ma'am Maria Inisa Asuncion, and our OIC Regional Director, Ma'am Evelyn Fitalvero.
Okay, 20 seconds na.
Yes.
Answer na tayo, Ma'am Tin. What do you think is the answer? The answer is letter B. There are 855 girls in the school.
Okay, that would be all for today. Sana naintindihan nyo yung ating lesson at saka nag-enjoy kayo. Okay? But before we end our discussion, we would like also you to visit the Facebook page of Talomo Search and click the button and please subscribe. Also, Talomo Search YouTube channel, click the bell so that you will be notified for more videos. Let's keep moving forward for a brighter future. This is Ma'am Christine Neri.
And this is Ma'am Ninita Caro from A. Bonifacio, Talomo District Division of Davao City, saying, let all our worries and stress go and let the
blessings flow. Okay, that's all for today. Bye!
Hunting, stay at home.
Unang Agila, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unang Agila, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. Unang Agila, sulong Agila, unang Agila, sulong Agila, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo.